In today's digital age, it's become harder than ever to keep your personal information private. Almost every single week, news headlines are filled with titles stating how hundreds of millions of social media accounts have been hacked and leaked on a database sitting in the internet. Their email, phone number, address, and full name are publicly accessible. Now, what can you do to prevent this from happening? Well, today I'm going to provide you with 3 specific steps you can take to secure yourself online. Step number 1 is to always enable two-factor authentication on all of your accounts. With recent developments in technology, your password can likely be guessed in less than an hour, unless of course it looks like this, which it most likely doesn't. Two-factor authentication forces hackers to have access to your physical device in order to get into your account. It's sort of a second wall of defense additionally to your password. Now, two-factor authentication is important when a hacker has already guessed your password, which makes that password useless. Step number 2 is to frequently change passwords and to never use the same password on multiple services. For example, if I were to use the same password on Gmail and PayPal, if a hacker gets access to my Gmail account, they also have access to my PayPal account and all the other services that I use, because I use the same password on every single one of those services. This is especially important for services that don't support two-factor authentication. Make sure your password is also hard to guess and includes many numbers, letters, and symbols. Step number 3 is by far the most overlooked and obscure step, but nonetheless any less important than the previous 2 steps. Sometimes getting hacked is beyond your control, as hackers like to go directly for the corporation, such as Facebook, and attain users' information in mass amounts. There's nothing you can do to prevent this by yourself. However, the steps you take after the incident are just as important as the steps you take before. Facebook and many other services don't even inform users when their account or information has been compromised. That's why it's up to you to stay up to date with the news and latest developments in technology in order to find out yourself manually if your account has been compromised. There are numerous websites that you can use that provide information for all services to find out whether your account has been compromised, and I'll even link a few in the description. When on the internet, stay cognizant and stay cautious, as staying up to date on the latest security developments and trends is your best bet at keeping your private information private.